I did not really decide. My body told me I could no longer stay in my beloved home, and so I had to mind my body because I couldn't do anything else. I was of necessity to find a place of care and safety.
We have had a group of friends for over 60 years that we grew up together. Our kids grew up together. And it seems that we talked about retirement a lot. And so it wasn't a shock for any of us as we realized that, hey, it's time.
I think the move to Keystone was easy in a way as far as I no longer had to shovel snow, no longer had to rake leaves, mow the lawn, any of the upkeep and repairs to the house. One of the beautiful things is when you're finished with the trash at the end of the day, you put it outside your door. You don't have to take it down the driveway. You know, things like that that made a really big difference to me.
There was so much about Keystone that I just loved. My son and I looked at, probably 10 or 12 different facilities, and he said, I don't know where else to take you. The following day, come home from work and says, I heard of one more. He said, it's called Keystone Woods. He says, I'm going to call and make an appointment. And he did. And he opened the first door to the building, and then he opened the door to the lobby, and I knew right at that moment that this was my kind of place.
Outdoor work was hard, and indoor work was hard, and up and down stairs was hard. And since we had promised each other that we would not wait too long, we wanted to be able to move together and enjoy the place together before something happened to one or the other of us.
Living at Keystone is like living in your own home, in that you can do exactly what you want. It's just that you don't have the responsibilities of the upkeep of the home.
Yeah, this is called independent living where we are, and we are completely independent, but we have the support of the staff that helps us in this independence. For instance, in the winter time, we have people who brush the snow off our cars and do all the shoveling of snow, things of this sort that are very helpful.
Well, now that I live at Keystone Place, I don't have to do my house cleaning. I get house cleaning service every other week, and I don't have to do much cooking. I do maybe breakfast and one meal, and I have one complete meal down at the restaurant. So that's taken care of, and I don't have to do any lawn work. I don't have to do any snow shoveling and all that kind of good stuff. That's taken care of, so it makes it pretty nice.
And I tell a lot of my friends that I see some, I said, you should come to see Keystone. You won't have to clean. They come and clean every other week. And you don't have to cook if you don't want to. You can if you want to. You have a kitchen, all the convenience that you need. What more do you want? And I'm happy.
Well, the worry and maintenance of taking care of your own home. And where I am now, I don't have to worry about who's going to shovel the snow or who's going to mow the lawn and what do I want for a meal or how am I going to cook it. And it's kind of hard to cook just for one person. Not as easy as cooking for two, but you have so much that you don't want to throw away, you know. And here where I am now, I go in and have my meals, and it's wonderful there. The meals are always good. And I find I'm very contented there.
One interesting thing, a lot of times, at least when you first come in, why the waitresses and the one in charge down there would place you with different people at the table, so you got to know a lot of different people. And that was kind of interesting. You get to know a lot of people.
The table I sit with, I love them all, especially Kay. She's something else. She's wonderful. We have a lot of fun. That's why they call us our happy table, because we laugh a lot. We have a good time. And they're all very nice, every one of them. So I look forward every night to go in for dinner, to sit with them.
We enjoy our new friends here so much because everybody's kind of the same. You know, we've gone the same experiences, and we just celebrated our wedding anniversary of 65 years, and wouldn't you know, there was another couple living here that were married the same day in the same year, 65 years ago. So how nice that was, and we had so many things in common.
It was very easy making friends here because we're all more or less in the same boat, and we have similar interests, and I have made new friends. And one thing I want to say, that when I first came here, you're a stranger, and you don't know where you're going to fit in, but everybody made me feel very welcome. I thought the people were very friendly, and they say when you want to be alone, you can be alone, but when you want to have company, you can have company. And I like that.
We made an effort to get to know everybody. We got a hold of a list of all of the occupants, and we quizzed each other. And within 30 days, we knew everybody's name, the wait staff and everybody. We were the last kids on the block, so we knew that they already had their friends and so forth, and it would certainly help if we made our own overtures to them, but they were so welcoming. They do. When new people come in, the old timers just really make you feel at home, make you feel welcome.
I think the friendships that I've developed with the other, I'm just going to say relatives, it feels like a family, with the other residents there as well as the staff. And I think everybody is a very caring, loving kind of a person, and it just is the right fit for me. And I can remember one day sitting in the dining room alone, because it was the second or third time down, and two people got up and came over and sat with me. And I thought, wow, isn't that impressive? And it made me instantly say I did the right thing.
I do feel that I can be as private or as social as I want, because, as I say, the people here are not intrusive. They're very friendly. But when I want company, I can have company, and there are a lot of different activities here to participate in, and you can pick and choose what you want to do, and I like that.
I like it. I like the security I have here. It's very, very dependable.
We can be as private or as social as we want to. That's why there's a lock on the door.
I thought it was going to be everybody knows everybody's business, and it is not like that at all. It's very friendly, but it's very respectful of your identity and your privacy.
Living at Keystone is very relaxing because I don't have to worry about things, and I'm in the independent. I come and go as I please, just like I lived in my own house. I have the freedom here to do whatever I want, basically, and I do that, as you well know, and I try to help out as many people as I can.
I said there's no place that I would rather be than right here in Keystone.
Well, I like the billiard room where you can play pool, and I like to play cards, and right away I found several people that had the same interests, and we've had a good time with that.
But well, when we have bingo, for an example, on Saturday nights, there's a group of us that will sit down and have either a coffee, tea, or a glass of wine, or what have you, and just enough to visit for an hour and then call it a night, you know. And they have, they're at Keystone, they have social get-togethers where they will have hors d'oeuvres and either tea or coffee, white wine or red wine, or if you want like a little beer, they'll have a little beer. And I'm very happy to say I've never seen anybody have too much. They just casually sit down and enjoy the entertainment, have a glass of wine, and visit and enjoy each other. So it is very, very good there.
Well, there are many different things that I'd like to participate in. I like to do a little volunteer when I can for doing little things. We play board games. We have a nice musical entertainment. We have, I like the different trips that are planned for us. And we're able to go to plays and concerts and the Springfield Forum, the different activities they have there, and I enjoy that.
I like going to the musical shows. I like going to the sing-alongs. I like going to the church service on Sunday. The piano music is music that I have never heard before, played in such a uplifting and heavenly manner. So there are just so many things.
I've never asked anybody, what are you waiting for? But I know that there are some people that probably should live in an atmosphere like this, in a senior complex. And when they finally do, they realize that they should have done it sooner, because it's so much more comfortable for you, for yourself.
Well, we've told some people, come early and stay late. I mean, so that you have some time together, because that's the good part of it. It isn't always so convenient if you have to move, and then it's all, the downsizing is the difficult part of moving. But you know, your family will help, and your church will help, and your community will help, and what you can't use, they can, other people can enjoy.
I would tell them they should have done it yesterday. But it's very nice there, and I would advise them strongly, though, that if anything in life they have a hang-up about, have problems that they worry about, when they come into Keystone, their problems of self-maintenance and so forth are pretty well gone.
When I speak with my friends that are still at home, I try to encourage them to look around and try to visit different places similar to this, because there comes a time where you just cannot live alone any longer, and you don't want to make snap decisions. And while looking around, I compared several different facilities similar to this. But I found Keystone Commons to be best for my needs.
There are many friends that I have who ask about my experience here. And to each and every one of them, I've said it is a wonderful, caring community of people. Come and enjoy.
When you're ready, don't forget Keystone. Just come to Keystone and you'll be happy. I'm sure you will be.
All I can say is that that was the best thing I ever did, was to move to Keystone, because I just love everybody there, and it's just a happy place. It is a happy place.
I just thank God that I am here in a place of such safety and comfort.